So this is kind of how I think of it, is I forget that this fraction even exists. I pretend the fraction doesn't even exist. So it's just 2 minus 1, but think of the 1 as just 3/3. It's not 1, it's 3/3. Then minus 1/3 equals 2/3.
Okay, keep going. And that's what they wrote over here.
And then everyone knows that 1 is equivalent to 3/3.
So the answer is clearly 2/3, right?
The answer is clearly 2/3.
So the next part is here.
How is it clearly 2/3?
Oh, thank you for asking. Okay, Faith, go back and explain. Why is it 2/3?
Well, if 1's equivalent to 3/3, and you count, like, if you did 3 minus 1, then it's 2. So if it wasn't even a fraction, then 3 minus 1 is 2.
So 3/3 makes a whole, which is 2.
Yep.
Or 1 and 2, and then the denominator is the same.
Yep, so you can subtract those two numbers.
Where did you get the 1/3 from?
That was from this. That's okay. Hold on. Let's do it again. We'll just do this. Say what she just said. She goes, there's too much writing. I need to say it.
She said there's too much writing.
Look at it again.
And we want to look at it again.
Okay. Oops. There you go. Here we go again.
This is how I think of it. I forget that the fraction even exists. And then I have 2 minus 1, and that's all that matters for now.
Here, hit this little erasing thingy. There you go. And put that on the other side. Do you understand why she does that? She does a 2 minus 1. It's the same thing.
And then there's 2 minus 1.
Okay.
And if it makes anything easier, I usually don't do this, but
What I usually do is I just do 2 minus 1 and then keep the fraction the same.
this is how I do it. I just do 1 minus 1/3. But sometimes it's hard for people to do it. So another way to think of it is the 1 is 3/3.
There it is.
So the 1 is 3/3, and then you just minus these, and the denominator doesn't change whatsoever.
So you did 2 minus
Ethan just said, say it again louder, Ethan. Okay. Right. Did that make more sense, Ethan?
So you did 2 minus 1.
Shh.
And so
Microphone there, what you're saying right now.
oh yeah, we have TV.
Okay, I'm Raylan. I'm on TV. Okay, so you did 2
minus 1.
You did 2 minus 1, and 1 equals 3 and 3/3, and that's a whole. And then you did
She did this.
and then
3/3.
and then she did 3/3 minus 1, and that gives you 2/3.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Raylan. Just in case you didn't.
This is the same as saying this. And I think Jace said this exactly the same. This is the same as doing this. 2 minus 1 minus 1/3. Does that help anybody? Two minus 1 is 1. Now we got to do 1 minus 1/3. Do you know, Michael, do you have a good way of saying it? Okay. And if we know 1 equals 3/3, we do 3/3 minus 1/3 equals 3 minus 1.
Yeah, but if it was 5 minus 1 and 1/3, then
No, she's trying to think about another problem, how she would use another problem. I think we could stop right here for this one.
You trying to do the home run?
Well, let's see. We'll keep going for the home run. Hold on.
so the answer is 1 and 2/3.
No, it's 2/3.
Why is it just 2/3?
Because 2 minus 1 is 1, right? Okay, 2 minus 1. Look. Oh, you got it? 2 minus 1 is 1. Now let's go down. We're not done yet, are we? Now we do 1 minus 1/3. And this is the part that we keep forgetting. That's the same thing as saying 3/3 minus 1/3.
And then once you do that, the 1 doesn't even exist anymore. People are forgetting that. And so I just I cross it out.
I know that's harder to see. It shows up really good on video. Oh, shoot. 2/3. Okay, let's move on to the home run part. Now, this is the thing that Faith drew a really good number line, right?
So basically it goes 5, 6.
Okay. Yes. Okay, this is a really long video, so let's be quiet. So you're going to draw a line now?
Yeah. What I do is I draw a line. It doesn't.
Get this thing right here. Oh, do it in black.
All right. You.
Okay, draw a line.
Doesn't-
I'm going to help you. Hold on. Oh, shoot. It's hard to use the ruler in this, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not going to be straight.
All right. I don't care. All right.
Let's put this. Is this 0?
That's not really how I do it.
Oh, it's not? Oh, okay.
No.
All right, come on. Keep going.
All right. So what I do is I have a 1, and you don't put it at the very end because it will make sense in a second. So you have 1 and 2, and if it's 2 minus 1, then this is gone. This is gone. And then you draw 3 lines for the thirds. So now this is technically gone because that's that. And then then you X out one of them, and then what you have left is 2 of them. You have 2 lines left.
That was awesome.
Thank you,
That was really, I think that was